Disclaimer, we are not medical professionals or any way trying to guide you.
You genuinely want to do it from the heart, but you're not able to do it. I guess laziness is one reason for procrastination.
Laziness is the one thing which leads to procrastination.
Yeah.
But being procrastinator doesn't really mean that you are lazy.
So everyone has gone through procrastination or laziness once in a while in their time, and to be very clear, I am a big procrastinator myself. I have been dealing with it for almost few years now, which has really affected me. And we friends do have this conversation that it feels really lazy to not do anything or just chill. So today we are going to talk about procrastination, laziness, and all the different kind of things. Just a disclaimer, we are not medical professionals or any way trying to guide you to do something related to it. We are just having discussions, few friends just talking about it and keeping their opinions. Again, these are just our opinions, discussions. No medical consulting or any kind of statement is being provided that you should listen. So please take it as a discussion and opinion, and do let me know your thoughts in the comments as well. So let's bring up our friends today for our live stream, and it's Sohan and Akshay. So hello guys, welcome to the stream, and I would like you guys to just briefly introduce yourself and let's get into the talks then. Maybe Akshay, you can go first.
Hey, let's go by the topic. Sohan first.
So I think this is my second episode with Kanav. I think previous audience might already know, but yeah, just to give a short intro, my name is Sohan and I'm a procrastinator.
Okay, that
Good
was
intro.
yeah, that was short. And also, my name is Akshay Kumar Patan-Shetty. I'm a procrastinator too. So this
So everyone's a procrastinator, yeah.
yeah, everyone, but okay.
So before getting into too much of discussion, I just want you guys to tell me your definition of procrastination, because I know there are many different definitions according to different perspectives. I have my own. I would like to know your perspective on it, and then we might get into how is it different from laziness, maybe. But yeah, your perspectives on what is procrastination and how it affects you, something like that. Anyone? Someone? Anyone who wants to start?
Yeah. So for me, procrastination. Recently, I learned that this word exists. Recently means like couple of years ago, and then I figured out. I also learned that I am one of them. For me, the procrastination means if there is a work, you can able to achieve that, you can able to complete that, but you are not willing to do. You try to delay it. So this is the bookish knowledge or definition of procrastination, but it comes with a lot of flavors. That is what we'll be discussing in today's episode. So yeah, that is my I'll be democratic and then go with a proper definition of that. I just googled it.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about Akshay?
For me, it is like see, you've taken up a work, you want to do a work, but you're not able to do the work. As simple as that. For whatever reason it is, internal factors, external factors, XYZ reasons.
Mm-hmm.
So you're setting up an objective, you're setting up a goal for short-term one. I'm not talking about the longer one. Short object. See, you want to do something tomorrow, but you're not able to do it. You want to do it. You genuinely want to do it from the heart, but you're not able to do it. For me, this is procrastination.
Fair enough. Again, similar answer. For me, procrastination is delaying of any work you take up or you try to do, but delaying it due to any kind of reason, physical, mental, situational, any kind of things. But that's procrastination. For me, I'm doing it for almost 4 to 5 years now. As much as I know, the time when I started judging myself on it, that's the time period, but it may be longer than that. But according to you, your definitions, it's very much similar to laziness, I could see. And how would you say, is it the same or different, and what's your perspective? Because I have few things on that. I would like to know yours.
For me, what happens? Laziness. I guess laziness is one reason for procrastination. I don't think entirely laziness will lead you to procrastination. This is what I have learned from so many days. Because I can tell you that I'm not a lazy person, but I am I've been procrastinating. See, I'm talking about this topic at my most non-prime time of my life right now, because I was not one before, but now I feel like I'm one. That is the reason I think laziness is. No, this can be definitely one reason for procrastination, but procrastination comes with a lot of things, a lot of factors which affect or take toll to it.
What are the biggest differentiators according to you? What differs from procrastination and laziness?
Differentiators.
I could say laziness is not willing to do it at all, even if you can. But for me, procrastination is delaying it. It's like I have to code. There is a deadline, but I'm so overconfident or situationally in such a big mess that I don't do it. That's procrastination for me, rather than just leaving it onto something like, hey, I'll do it. I don't want to do it. Let it be. And that's laziness for me. Like just giving up on it or giving up on a certain task. That's for me. Whereas procrastination, I it's like dependencies on different things and delaying it. Maybe it's a mental thing where you give yourself that idea of delaying the stuff, but laziness is too much of a just leave it off kind of an attitude, rather
Hmm.
than procrastination is just I know I have to do it, but I'll delay it for some time.
Yeah, fair.
What would you say? I mean, biggest or a kind of differentiator according to you?
This is definitely one for sure. The other one is uh, sitting idle. Can we call it lazy? I don't know.
Sitting ideal, I don't consider lazy, because being ideal or being alone also sometimes gives rise to many different ideas,
Okay.
thoughts.
Maybe,
So
yeah.
I don't call it laziness, but yeah, you're
Mhm.
up to your interpretation.
Mhm. I'm just trying to figure out, and like I'm just trying to understand your process, because for me, I don't think I cannot actually differentiate between procrastination and laziness, but
Mhm.
I can just tell you that this is one of the reasons. Like,
Yeah, I
uh,
agree. I agree with that. That it can be one of the reasons.
well,
There are
these are
days we
different. Yeah.
feel we are very down and don't want to work, so that can be the laziness part of it.
Hmm.
But yeah, Son, what about you? What do you think about? Because we
Yeah.
didn't hear you.
Short answer is I feel that laziness is the one thing which leads to procrastination.
Yeah.
But being procrastinator doesn't really mean that you are lazy. But
Uh,
if you are lazy, then you are definitely a procrastinator. That
True.
is what I believe from my experience, because this is something which is very specific to me. Like whatever I'm trying to explain it now. So let's say you are lazy. Okay. What Kanav gave definition for laziness was you don't you don't even work. There is no willingness to work. That is the extreme case of procrastination. Procrastination means you still have interest on it, but
Yeah.
it's not about internal factors or reasons, but you are giving most of the time, like 90% of the 10% is exception, but 90% of the time you will be giving reasons or some lame reasons not to do that work or to delay that work.
Hmm.
So that is what procrastination means. You are delaying work. Now in 90% of the time, since you are just giving lame reasons for to yourself, like today I want to go to MMA in the morning, or hit a gym. I tell that, okay, today is raining, so let me go tomorrow. This is not procrastination. This is laziness. I'm straightforward. I'm lazy. That's the reason I'm not trying to go to gym or go to office. I'm doing work from home that day. So I strongly believe that there is a link between laziness and procrastination. But I also strongly believe that most of the time it is the lazy person who is dealing with procrastination. And for the ones who are listening and who is just in college or trying to get into the placements, my message is you don't think about that too much. Like, oh, I'm a procrastinator, I can't work, all those things. Just sit and
Right.
do. What I try to overcome procrastination is being consistent of what I'm doing. Discipline is the one thing which beats procrastination. But the problem is, it is also a myth. So there is no way we can eliminate procrastination from our life. I don't think anyone could have done it. Like, since the word we know, I know this word since
Yeah.
2 years, and since 2 years I'm struggling to get out of that. So I couldn't do, and still for lifetime I can't do, because as I think one of you told, there was a network issue. Someone told that there will be some days which are off, which we feel we don't want to work. So that is also some form of procrastination. That there you're not being your mindset is down, right? So still that is considered as procrastination. But if you think a lot about that, okay, that particular point, like that particular day where you didn't want to go to gym, so if you start thinking and then building a lot of tension or anxiety, then that builds up a lot. So just
Mhm.
don't think about that on a higher level. But yeah, this is what I see as procrastination. Mainly laziness is totally linked to procrastination. If you are lazy, then you're definitely a procrastinator, because you don't want to work. Even if someone has given a lot of work on you and put a pressure, you try to delay it. So that is procrastination.
Fair enough. But yeah, this brings to my story yesterday that I put, and I had a brief chat with someone regarding this. But uh, overthinking induces procrastination. I would like to know your views very much, because I do overthink a lot. But again, I really don't know, do I overthink or I think deeply? There are two ways to see this. I overthink, I really obsess on a part that makes me procrastinate, or does the thinking so deeply and getting to the brink of it makes me so lazy or procrastinate? So that was my question yesterday, and many people said yes. So I would
Both
like
of
to know
it.
your ideas towards this, or your view towards this, that is this what you think?
Both of it. Yes. Strongly agree. Because
Hmm.
I myself, being a musician, I what do they say? Conquer a lot with my thoughts when I'm doing something. Like, even if I want to make a cover or something, I think so much that, and also, like being perfect. or like chasing the perfection, thinking that this should go this way, thinking of this should go this way, thinking of the result before doing it. This, yes, this, you see, the first point was overthinking, right? So overthinking, yes, or thinking deeply, you told, right?
Yeah.
Thinking
Again, there
deeply,
are these
yeah.
two. For me, these two are completely different things.
Yeah,
Overthinking and
absolutely.
thinking deeply are complete two things of a same coin, I could say.
Hmm.
But yeah.
But these are somewhere related, I guess, because when you're thinking deeply, you you encounter a lot of repetitive thoughts, don't
Mm-hmm.
you? I don't know, so don't you?
Yeah, I already told that. Okay, we think a lot,
Yeah.
and that's the
Uh,
reason. That is the main fuel
uh,
for procrastination.
uh.
And also, I wanted to bring up one more point. I forgot.
Yeah, we
I'll,
can.
I'll
We
I'll
have
get
time.
back to you.
Yeah, okay, till then I was giving an example, right? Let me put it in this
Mm-hmm.
way. I want to do it, and I start thinking, like, how does it come, how does the output come? This is not overthinking, but this is like I'm thinking deeply about how is it received by an audience, right?
Mm-hmm.
While in that process, I think it repetitively. You're getting my point?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree.
So
I
that's
agree.
how I think. Yes, it definitely affects procrastination, definitely, because right
Mm-hmm.
now I'm facing this. This is the most, what do they say, this is one of the reasons I'm not able to do covers right now, because I think so much about it, and I end up not doing things.
Yeah.
So I have now I remember. So there is a very thin line between overthinking and deep thinking deep. It's a very thin line, and you won't be aware like where you are standing, like either this side or that side. So the thing
Yeah.
is, let me give you let me try to explain with an example. Like let's say Kanav wanted
Hmm.
to start this YouTube career like,
Hmm.
way before, like 1 year back, or
Yeah.
leave it. Let me let me give my example.
Yeah.
So I was, let's say, I wanted to learn some technology,
Hmm.
or wanted to create one my personal project which will help me itself in my daily routines application, web application. So I thought of that 1 year back. Okay, and then I started thinking and trying to research. We call it research. That is overthinking. For me, it is overthinking. I was researching on which technology to use, what to do, how to develop, how to link different components. All those things I was thinking. I thought for 2 to 3 days. After that, I left. So every time I used to remember that one, okay, I want to build that project. I used to think, okay, anyways, I'm still in a research mode. So I was in that mode. That stretched for 1 year. So that's when I didn't know I from the thinking deep when I shifted to overthinking.
Fair
That's what I understand from these two words. And generally, most of the time, if you are spending, like, let's say, a task to be done in a week, and you are taking like more than 6 days and you have not even started, then you are definitely overthinking,
Overthinking.
not thinking deep.
Yeah.
So
True.
you need to think on the goal, like whatever you set as a goal, right? You
Mm-hmm.
need to also set some checkpoints. It should not be like a one marathon goal.
True.
If you, let's say, I want to
Fair.
become
Yeah.
a number one YouTuber, if there are no checkpoints, you
Yeah.
most of the time
Yeah.
overthink and try to
Yes.
think something else. That's what Akshay also tried to tell, right? So
Yeah.
you thought of making a cover and you couldn't do it. So you,
Yeah.
you thought of making a cover was a goal for you,
Hmm.
but you could have also added some checkpoint. This is just my suggestion.
Yeah. Yeah.
Don't take it.
No,
You
up
could
for
have
it. I'm. Yeah.
you could have added checkpoints. Like let's say, okay, the song script should be ready by this
Hmm.
much, and this. If you had
Hmm.
checkpoints, then you don't overthink.
Hmm.
And
Yeah.
I have seen a lot of people or a lot of friends who also overthink just to lay down those checkpoints.
Hmm.
You should not even do
Mm-hmm.
that. Like, if there is a goal, and some people try a lot to add those checkpoints. I need to do this by this by this by this. In the meantime, they will spend 1 year before they start.
Yeah.
So that is procrastination.
Mm.
And now we are not even talking about laziness or lazy person. This is more like how you achieve goal.
Delaying. Yeah.
Set up
Delaying.
small goals. You try to
Yeah.
delay stuff. If you don't have checkpoints, you try to delay. Okay, there is a big goal in front of me. I don't have checkpoints. I can't stay. I don't know where I'm standing in that 100% of process. So that is what I believe.
Full
The
relatability
difference
for me.
between.
Full, yeah.
Yeah.
But
To
for
continue
me,
what Suvan said. Yeah.
no. But for me, this, I guess, it's a little different for me, because maybe the scope of work what I do, or scope of content what I build,
Mm-hmm.
it's purely one time based. Maybe I shouldn't structure too much, because practice and stuff I do,
Mm-hmm.
that's not a problem for me. But when it comes to creation specifically,
Yeah.
that is where I run behind that, like perfection,
Perfection.
perfection time.
Pinpoint accuracy.
Yeah. When it comes to content creation, yes, there are some, like, I do scripts first, I do the audio first, I do the video editing stuff, everything, I get it. But
Yeah.
I guess maybe the scope of work what I am in, or what I'm doing, maybe for this, uh, yeah, maybe thinking
Switch is
thinking
needed.
about the checkpoints, I don't think this is applicable for this. But yes, someone told some checkpoints for life, right? That definitely is a
Yeah.
winner statement. Because see, even I have set a goal that after certain years, like after few years, I want to be there, but I cannot directly be there.
Yep.
Just as Rohan said. So I can consider that as, first I'll do covers, then I'm going to do live music, then I'm going to do originals, then I'm going to do
Yeah.
XYZ, 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 and then I'll be reaching that certain point where I've dreamt of being.
Yeah.
So this is applicable for this process, like my life goal process. But when it comes to one specific or uh, as of making covers, like let's take this example, but this, like there's a difficulty in, like putting that, putting those checkpoints in doing one certain thing. I have to do this. I got to know. But yeah, for a life checkpoints, yes. For one particular tasks, I'm feeling that I'm not able to possibly put the checkpoints in one particular task.
I think what you're trying to tell is in the field of art, right? We can't bound it with time. So we can't say we can write a particular script of
Exactly.
a song in 1 week. So we can't do that. We
Artistic.
can't bound up
True.
artist
Yeah.
to a time. So
Yeah,
that's
that is
what
what
I
I'm
think
trying
you're
to.
trying to
Yeah,
explain.
that's what I'm trying to tell you. No,
I think what I was trying to tell was more specific to my field.
got it. Okay, definitely. Yeah,
For
because
you, it might be different.
yeah, because audience who are watching, if there are any music content creators, they shouldn't come in, like a pressure that why am I
It
not
should
able to
be
put
done.
the
Yeah.
why am I not able to put the checkpoints for, if putting checkpoints is easier. No, for life definitely yes. For one particular task, I guess there must be a different solution, or maybe I guess I have a solution for this. I've realized now, like when I was talking, maybe we shouldn't think about being perfect at that moment.
Yes.
Will
Agree.
work. Yeah, maybe because but it is also like there's so much
It's all
contradictory.
about the timing more than quality. I feel like BBQ Wines.
Mhm.
The time he launched his channel, right? And the quality was trash, right? Back
True,
then,
Yeah.
quality
true,
was not
true,
at
true.
all good, but still, it went viral and all those things happened. That is all about
Quality.
timing. If that same person with that jawline tries to open a channel now, I don't think it might go viral, but I don't think it might go viral because of quality and other stuff. So it's all also about the timing and it's all about luck. So no
Yeah.
one can tell. Lot of cricketers who play better than Sachin Tendulkar, I think
Yeah.
some name was there. He used to play better than Sachin, but still he couldn't
He
able
couldn't
to
make
come
it.
to.
Yeah.
I couldn't make it. So
True.
it's all about timing and luck as well. So
Agree.
that's the thing, right? Initially, also I told we should not think a lot about this procrastination and other things. Instead, if you spend time working, like let's say I wanted to build a project, instead of thinking why I am not getting motivation, if I thought how I can do this technologically or start doing it, it would have been my project would have been ready by now.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
maybe.
this is more for students or someone who is
True, true, true.
like stuck
Yeah.
in this particular
Yeah.
dilemma.
No, sir, no, sir. You are right, but this is not just for students. For everybody.
Anyone.
For
Yeah.
everybody. Yeah. Because I read it somewhere. I'm recalling it now. Maybe in Gita they say you suffer more in your imagination than in your reality,
Mhm.
and I feel it so much. Yeah.
Yeah.
While I'm actually doing the work, I don't feel like it is so much hectic or we're doing it so. But when I'm thinking about the work, oh damn, there is so much that goes in my mind. Okay, so
Yeah. Agree.
maybe that way. Maybe it is like it's all in our head that we are thinking so much.
It's all about the
Yes.
mindset, like what we think.
Hmm.
If we think
Mhm.
how to do, we'll get the answer. If you think why I'm not able to think that particular way, then we will never get the answer. Instead, we will fall in that particular loop, and we will never come
Mhm.
out of that.
But okay. But don't you think, because I am feeling this way. That's what I'm telling you. This is the most non-prime time of my life to talk about procrastination. And also I can only share what's happening with me right now. I don't know
Mhm.
what is societal views on this. I don't know
Yeah.
what that's what I'm telling you. I know that I should do this, but I'm not able to do it. Maybe because a lot of things happen. I don't want to share it, but I'll share what exactly how it feels when I want to do something. Uh, maybe emotional strength adds to
Plays a
your.
role. Yes. Plays a role.
Does it? Yeah,
I feel.
yeah,
I
it
feel.
does.
I
Because for
mean,
me,
if you emotionally, if you're not strong enough,
stable.
you will stable enough. You'll keep procrastinating,
Uh,
even when we know we
uh,
have to work. It's the thing that we have
yeah.
to do. Having that emotional strength to do that is needed. You can't keep on just saying being motivated,
That's what
and then you need that
every day.
emotionally,
Every see, I
mentally as
think
well. Yeah.
correct. Every day, what I think, I wake up. I think that I want to do this work today. Since That's what external factors. I told you there are some external factors which affect you real bad
Yeah.
when you want to do something.
Mhm.
Now, I like had this phase where it was not so good, and everything took a U-turn. I can call where my objectives towards life changed, my
Mhm.
objective towards future goals. You know, like I started to question everything, and some of it made sense, and a few of it didn't.
Mhm.
A few of it which didn't, like I didn't feel it. I'm working on it definitely,
Yeah.
but a few things which I thought that okay, this is like this. At that time, I was not able to do it since this is their emotional stability or
Mhm.
emotional strength, or this is really adding up to me not being stable mentally, because they say, right, like everything is in your
Yeah.
control,
Mental.
everything is in your
Yeah.
mind. Agreed. If you would have been speaking about this 1 year earlier, uh, i would
It would
have
be different.
I would have been speaking, I would have been agreeing to this point. But since I've experienced a few things,
Mhm.
maybe some tragedy, what happens in your life adds up to this
Not
mentality.
just tragedy, any kind of situation
Any kind of
that
situation.
emotionally
True.
brings you down
Yeah.
can really affect your productivity, your
uh,
mental space,
uh,
your emotional space, physical space, any kind of thing.
uh.
I mean, I completely agree. So do let me know how you like this video or podcast and your thoughts on productivity and procrastination. So yeah, your views on productivity and procrastination.